Hey gang, welcome back to Progressive Outcomes. Spencer. Today, I'm going to show you, as for content providers, but not just content providers, but anyone that goes out there on your adventures and on your journeys when you're on the great outdoors. The term is called digiscoping. And I'm sure all of you know what digiscoping is. There's a lot of products out there. In the past, I kind of pulled away from it because the stuff that I used to use before, it was a pain in the ass, quite honest with you, to use it. But we came across, so I was on YouTube looking at some products, and this one came to mind. It's called the Epoch Mountain Mag System. So I kind of got away from digiscoping because the first product they use, one, I don't usually mention names of things like that, especially when the product's not as what you wanted it to be, but I forgot because it's been a little while. And I remember paying right around almost $300 for the system, and you have to get a case for your phone. You have to change out the case that you normally love, and it was very non-conducive of ergonomics and how you normally roll in your lifestyle. So then, fast forward the clock, and I see this video, and I said, "Hey, that looks pretty cool," And because now I'm doing content providing on YouTube, I said, "Well, this is going to be a good addition to our tools in which we use to provide these videos." So I said, okay, well, I'm going to take a chance because the video looked, a lot of you content providers that are reviewing this, thank you very much, because you led me to this, and I thought I'd just do a simple review as well to kind of promote it and keep on promoting this product because it's really, really good from what I've seen and used in the past. I heard it called Epoch or Epoch, so I'm just going to go with Epoch because that's the way it looks like it to me.
That's my guess as well.
To the company, I apologize if I am pronouncing it incorrectly. But your product is fantastic. Package is called, or the system is called the Mountain Mag Digiscope. So it starts with, I'm going to bring this kind of here into the picture. This is a Kilo 10. This is, your LRF binos. You can use it for hunting or competition. For me, it'll be both. This kind of intrigued me a lot because we have to have our eye relief. When you come up, you got to see, and then, so he came up with a piece. So I'll start off with this adapter. So you're going to get several pieces here in a package, depending on what tools you intend to use. For hooking your iPhone up or your Samsung or your Google phone, whatever it is. Simply put, this binos anyway, you turn it and it brings up your eye relief. So you can heighten it up and down.
Gotcha.
So what I do, you put it down. Okay. You get this piece and you snap it over. You kind of put it down. And you can still have the functionality of what you're doing. So I came back up again, and as you can see, and you still can use it. And it doesn't change your eye relief. If you can see here, it's even.
Oh, wow, yeah, it is.
Yep, even. So it has all this magnets in it. Okay. And so you're going to ask, well, does it stay on there? It actually does. And it doesn't get in the way. You can put it right back into your vinyl case. Doesn't interfere in anything else. It goes right in there, no problem. Good stuff. Wow, really ingenious way of doing this. So the inventor and the owner of the company, very brilliant to create something like this for the user on all the products that we use out in the field, whether you're a competitor or a hunter, bird watcher, which I'm not a bird watcher, but you could be. I don't think this is just for the shooting world. It could be for many different things that you're using, these optics. And so on the website, this particular piece, you'll see, and by the way, this one piece is $59. So, and it's all different pieces, different prices. And I'm going to get into the other pieces and how this all puts together. But it's usually, right now, he's got the adapters to fit your binos and as well as your spotting scopes, which I'm going to show you the spotting scope here in a minute. But I'll go over some of the companies that he's got listed here: Athlon, Burris, Celestron, GPO, Kite, Kawa, Leica, Leopold, Mavin. I'm going to pronounce that all messed up. MEOPTA.
A lot of long, complicated names.
Well, anyway. Night Force, Nikon, Rebic, Sig Sauer, like these. Swarovski. That's some good stuff in glass right there. Anyway, Victronics, Vortex, and Zeiss. I'm sure he has more out there, but that's some of the ones that he has listed as compatible. with the eyepiece part.
Mm-hmm.
And so the eyepiece, so I use a spotting scope and as well as binos. So if we come up here, it's the same piece here. I have one of the magnets on the top dead center when you put it on, and you'll see why when we get to the other pieces. All you do is you take off that rubber piece, and then you slap this on, push it in, and it locks in there pretty good. I have not had any issues with it coming out or wiggling out. So, and it fits snug as a bug right onto your thing, and it still gives you eye relief. Doesn't interfere in your, closes right up. No problem. Really smart engineering here. Really, really smart engineering. And so we'll get up to here too. I'll kind of put the phone on there, but I have to go on to the next piece. So this is the phone adapter. So interesting thing here, as you can see here. So every phone adapter, you have to go into the website. You're going to click on the options and make sure what phone you have, because it is phone specific. That's kind of small. I'm going to need my reading glasses on that one.
Yeah.
But I think I have an iPhone 14, and it has all these magnets here. And so this is a magnet that's going to go onto this. So I'm going to bring my phone into the picture here. So you have to have the MagSafe there. So this case, and the good thing about this is you don't really have to change your case. There may be some cases that may protrude or block the eyepieces from rolling. That I don't know, but as long as it's MagSafe, this is a MagSafe type magnet kind of situation here. And how this works is basically this piece, this magnet piece here, slaps right onto the phone like that. And as you can see,
you're on the normal power.
I'm on the normal power lens. Am I, honey?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So all you do is you turn it, and for this particular phone, those are the two lenses that's going to be used. Okay, and it's pretty simple. Hold on, poop.
It's pretty stupid proof, I gotta say.
It's stupid proof. You go, well, how does it work? Does it come off? I goes, well, I'll tell you what. And so the reason why I said top dead center here is because you're going to have these magnets. It's going to kind of center up your phone when you put it on. So just bear that in mind. Boom. If you want it vertical, you can do that, or just take it off and you can make it horizontal.
Nice. That's on there pretty good.
It's on there really good. And that's the amazing thing. It's simple. Very simple. Cracking? Okay. So what I'm going to do is show you how it works on the binos real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and just show you what you must do and must know to make this work even better. Same principle here, same thing. This is too easy, guys. Real too easy. Boom. I have to top dead center that thing. Okay. Or if you want horizontal, you can do the same thing, right?
Nice.
Easy. So part of this program is it's a free downloadable app that goes along with it. So I'm going to get into my app. Yes, EB ballistics, Hornady Ford off, Eagle ballistics. You got to have all that stuff. Anyway, going back to this. Boom. So now here, you're going to have different powers. And what the app does, because it enhances your viewing pleasure and your filming pleasure. And so that's a great idea. Another genius part to doing all this. So boom. Now, obviously, this is a very high-powered scope, and we have the back wall there, so I'm not going to zoom in on that. I actually have video that I want to go into here a little bit, out in the field. Let's you guys some field video. But like you can see the crosshairs in there and all that good stuff. But the app really enhances that. Part of the package you get is when you buy these things, you're going to download the Epoch app that's going to enhance your viewing pleasure and as well as your filming pleasure. So as people that are digiscoping and filming, you can get those memories that, when you see that big buck out there when you're about to shoot it, or if you're, doing anything outdoors, you can get a real good, very quick, stand it up quickly, put it on whatever optics that you're using, and you can get a good filming on that, right? So you have all those cherished memories, whatever the hell that you're trying to do. All right. So from here, we're going to jump into the videos. So as you can see here, so this is
this is the 1X.
What's that?
1X.
Oh, this is okay. Thanks, hon. This is a 1X view. This is what you're going to see through the phone. We went on the field and did that on the same setup that you just seen in my studio. You can see the clarity up there. I have it stationary for right now because I'm going to do the higher zoom here in a little bit.
That is nice and crystal clear, let me say.
This is good to train for wind out at distance. So when I start training for wind for the classes I teach or whatever, this is going to be very good to film this, and I can use this on my PowerPoint stuff. All right, so we're gonna go into zoom. Here we go. Look at that. You can see the mirage pretty good. A lot of clarity. Now you can see the reticle coming out inside of the optic. This is about maybe zoomed in about 100 yards, or give or take.
And this is the 4X.
This is the 4X.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So this is the 4X view from the app. And actually, well, I haven't had a chance to show you guys yet. You can actually use your phone and how you zoom in with your phone with your fingers. You can do that. So whatever your power is on your optic, you just enhanced and added more power to it with clarity.
That's
insane. So that's pretty cool through the phone, where you couldn't really do that with the other apps. If you guys think about it, the other apparatuses, you would have to play with the scope. So now I'm just panning left and right. Yeah, forgive me. It's kind of bouncy. I hope you're not getting seasick or anything. And if you do, well, suck it up. So, just kind of going back and forth. You guys kind of get the idea, yeah. You can see clear with the crosshairs. I'm just going to kind of shut up and let you guys watch this a little bit. You know what I noticed? The 1X doesn't pick up my reticle or crosshairs.
Ah, gotcha.
But the 4X does. That's kind of a big note. But anyway, that's what you guys are getting. So that was the field view. I hope that helped you guys today. One last item I want to talk about. Just leave that there. Oh, real quick. Just a good point to note. When you take this off, you don't have to leave this on the phone. You simply it comes right off easy. Like for me, because I always have my Binos normally where I go to places. Just throw it in your Bino pack. Make sure you don't forget your CR2 batteries for your Binos. And of course, because I hunt a lot as well. Get them deer to come up with those fawns, right? There it is. There it is. Don't leave home without it.
I told him not to do that, but you guys...
I couldn't help myself. Guys, I drive the dogs in the neighborhood crazy at night, and I'm doing that, and they start going off. Anyway, it's fun. Nonetheless, here it is. Very convenient. Very, very convenient. Now, the other piece of this is kind of an extra piece. You don't really need to have this, but I would recommend it. There's this piece right here. So you can use it as a phone stand. This was 39 bucks.
Was it 39?
Yeah, it's about 39 bucks for this. And that other piece is 59. That's 59. So if you just had one optic and your one phone, 180, somewhere around there. Now, of course, my wife had to get one too for her phone. So you add that other piece there. So yeah, we spent a little over $200. That being said, guys, so he has these options. You can do that. Do one of these numbers.
Yeah, it's a nice phone stand.
Yeah, so when you're reloading or you're doing whatever you're doing, and you're tuning your gun, you're at the shop, in your man cave doing whatever, you can watch more YouTube. There you go. There you go. Pay attention when you're reloading, though. Anyway, so the other part with this is, let's say you do that. Stay. Let's take this off. Put this away. Because this piece here also fits in your ARCA.
Oh, nice.
So I can do something like that. All right, boom. You can lock it in and you can film, or hey,
watch more videos.
Watch more videos. Or you can, when you get that big buck and you're by yourself, like, damn it, I need to film this. Or you can take a picture. You can run in the front, take a picture with your big buck. Hey, I got him. Anyway, so you have all these options. What I like about this system, in summary, is that it's very easy to use. It works like it claims. And with the app backed it up, it gives you great quality videos. You don't have to fidget and trying to get... you guys know what I'm talking about. For those of you that try to digiscope, excuse me. And he has all the options for what you're doing. You don't have to do a lot of changes to your phone like the other ones request you to do.
Yeah.
Put on a case that doesn't work, for your daily life.
That's humbug, taking out
it's a pain in the ass.
and putting it back in.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And as long as, again, yes, it's the magnet for this particular part is type specific.
The MagSafe.
For your particular phone, for obvious reasons. But this can work on any phone, right? So any of your buddies can throw their phones up there, do whatever it is. So you have those options. Another reason why this piece, I decided to get this piece as well. So that being said, guys, this is my review, my opinion on the Epoch Mountain Mag system. Excellent product. Check them out. So we're going to leave links below to their site. Check them out, and as well as whatever the tripod's sitting in, and all that other stuff that, you know, if you're interested in getting the products that we have. Again, we're not sponsored by this in any way. This is all for educational purposes. And I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing what we have. You know, we buy everything on our own, out of our own pockets. And we try to, you know, share all this information on YouTube. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Really appreciate you guys liking, watching the videos, subscribing. You know, if you think this helps anybody else, forward it to somebody else. Share the knowledge. You know, pass it forward. So that being said, guys.
Spotter ready?
Shooter ready.
Send it.
Guys, I'll see you on the next video. Looking forward to it.